Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at a cold one, 38 for the high or so. Sunshine and cool. The sun is good, though. We like the sun with 38.
Very much so, yes.
Yesterday, I'm living off the high of a great Guys with Guitars, and Cande living off the high of a great Cyber Monday from yesterday.
Yes, we both had wonderful evenings, completely different.
But we did have a good show. Thanks to everyone who came out. You were treated to a really good, intimate show with Brian Kelly, Locash, Kane Smith, Josh Ross, and Chase Beckham. And as I mentioned on stage last night, it was a great crowd. Not that we don't always have a great crowd, but for anyone to buy a ticket and come out to see country music on the Monday following Thanksgiving weekend, you have to be a hardcore music fan, you know?
Well, yeah, Guys with Guitars would do that. I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, it's not a Friday, it's not a Saturday, hey, let's go spur of the moment. This was like hardcore music fans on the Monday following Thanksgiving. So, it was great. We had a great audience. Mulcahy's always a good host. And December 15th, that is a Friday night, our secret holiday show. Tickets still available at moles.com. All right, couple things we have to get to. The first, I mentioned earlier, we went from Thanksgiving to Black Friday to Small Business Saturday to Cyber Monday. Today, Cande, is Giving Tuesday.
Oh.
Yes, you're supposed to
expand on that.
It's very simple. In any way you can give, charitable, donating your time, donating items, donating money, whatever it is to you, whatever giving means to you. Maybe helping someone in your family that needs a hand. It could be anything, but Giving Tuesday is kind of like a day to give back after all these days of indulging.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I got to think of something now.
Yeah, what are you going to do? That's the question.
That's why I have to think about it. Give away some more clothes. Why not? Always got a bag ready.
We do that. We donate lots of bags of stuff that we don't need anymore to the vets. There's a vets organization.
The best. Yeah, that's the best.
And all we have to do is notify them. It's like a number or an email or a website, and you just notify them, hey, we have stuff, and then they'll tell you what day to leave it out on the porch. And
love it.
They just come get it.
Love it. Mm-hmm.
It's great. And you get the little, not that, we're looking for it, but they drop the little charity slip, for your taxes if you want. They put it in the mailbox for you,
Very sweet.
They go on their way.
Listen, we have a lot of clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't need them all, so to donate and know that someone is going to enjoy them and use them is a thrill for me. I love that.
Yeah. So everyone find a way to give back in some way. It's Giving Tuesday today. Do something. I almost felt that urge to help Barbecue Tom yesterday.
What?
He had an issue. I guess there was a rip or a hole in his pool cover. And I texted him, hey, how was your Thanksgiving? And he said that he was dealing with this pool issue. And, after a lot of back and forth, and I felt very, very badly because he was trying to figure out a way to fix this rip without letting water out, without letting leaves and dirt into the pool. It was a whole to-do. He was trying to figure it out. He, obviously, he didn't want to have to call a pool company because just for them to show up is going to be how much money? Just for them to look at it, right? So my final words to him were, I'm empathetic, but I'm riveted. Keep me updated, please.
Oh, you're such a help. I can't believe it.
Listen, I had a show to go to. I had Guys with Guitars.
I understand. And what were you going to do? You know what you were going to do? Stand and watch him figure it out.
No, I'll tell you, if I didn't have a concert last night, I would have offered to come by and see if he needed a hand.
And do what? Applaud him as he's trying to fix... Okay.
Yeah, hold the clipboard and make sure I wipe his brow, make sure he had everything he needed.
Oh, Barbecue Tom, careful. There's some leaves getting in the pool. Yeah, yeah. Tighten your grip with your bad bicep. Go. Yeah, go, go. You almost got it. Wow.
Yeah, something like that. No, but I was
Yeah.
at least I was thinking about it though. At
It's
least,
the
Candy.
thought that counts.
That's right. That's all that matters. All right, here's another little tidbit for you. So yesterday we were talking about how I took Leah to drive for her very first time. We went to the school parking lot. There was nobody there, and yeah,
And you videotaped it.
I did video.
I could have never done that and concentrated on what was going on. So I applaud you for that alone.
I didn't start videotaping until probably a half hour into it. I wanted her to get a good feel for everything first, and then I was able to take out the phone and do that. But my sister Amy said, and she didn't say this in a bad way, like she was policing me or anything, but she said, "Hey," she goes, "you got to be careful. She doesn't have her permit yet, so theoretically, a cop, even though it's in the school parking lot, could say, 'Hey, what's going on?' and write you a ticket or like." So my question to you is,
Yeah.
do you officially, to take a kid to practice driving in a school parking lot that is empty, do you officially need a permit, or is that just one of the things that we get away
I'm
with?
going to say officially you do need a permit. I don't think there's a police officer that is going to stop you in a school parking lot. I used to take Casey to an empty mall that was closed on Sundays. It was great for practicing parallel parking and all of that. We made it through with no tickets, no arrests, no being thrown in jail. I think the chances of that happening are slim, but I agree with Amy. I do think it's against the law.
All right. Well, we'll let it go, and I will continue to go to the parking lot when she wants to and help her out. But yeah.
Well, soon she'll be completely legal because she'll be 16 in January. She'll have her permit, and then she can practice wherever her little heart desires.
So I
Except
went
on the street I live on, please.
Well, she on the way home after her first practice. On the way home, I'm obviously driving. She would not drive, only in the school parking lot.
Thank you.
She says, can we go in the neighborhood? Could you let me drive? I said, are you out of your mind? Seriously, I'm like, in a fun way, I'm yelling at her. I'm like, let me explain something to you. You don't have your permit, right? Because now she's talking about driving on the streets. I'm like, you don't have your permit. I said, are you ready to be driving? And you were behind the wheel for an hour. Are you ready to be driving? And there's a kid on a bike. There's someone walking a dog.
Please, because she was going, well, I can't see the curb. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my, I said a little prayer for you. It's
Thank
one
you.
of the most nerve-wracking things. Ay.
And when it comes to the parallel parking and all that, I'm going to let driver's ed do all that stuff. I can't. I don't think I can get. I'm good at going straight and making a left or a right. I can't get with the parking. I can't.
It's very important on the driving test.
I know. I failed my first road test because
You did?
I parallel parked on the curb. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. That's a big reason.
I passed my first try. Okay.
Ah, congrats.
Okay,
Good
I'm
for you.
telling that to the world now.
You
I don't
know,
think I'm a better driver now, but
I will tell you, failing my first road test was the best thing that ever happened to me because I came home and instead of just driver's ed, my mother hired someone to give me private individual a driving school to give me driving lessons. And so it wasn't like driver's ed where there's 4 kids in the car at one time.
that was so ridiculous. I don't know
ridiculous.
how we survived that.
This was just me, and I got like an hour, and we drove around, and I did, I don't know how many lessons, and it changed my life, like helped me really learn how to drive.
That's why I'm saying, have your fun trying to teach Leah, but get a professional help.
Yeah. Oh, and final
For
thing
your
on
nerves and mine.
Agreed. Last thing on that, I went to the DMV website and put in like, hey, how do you get your permit? Oh, there was so much to read. I had to, I X'd it out. I said, I shut it down. I said, not today. Today.
That's funny.
I said, I got a concert tonight. Not today.
I think
not
you
happening.
need a bunch of stuff, birth certificate and all. I don't know. Sometimes I think, though, in school, they sort of help you do that. I don't know. You'll figure
All
it
right.
out.
All right, I'm working on it. Yeah. She's coming around the bend. All right, be careful.
I'll tell you
everybody.
a few other things coming around the bend, but I know you're not feeling that well today, so I'll save it.
Tired from the show. Let's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna utz you, but there's things coming.
Let's table all things regarding my teenage daughters. We'll put that off to the side. All right.
Yes.
We still got plenty to get to. Your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment comes up about 8:12. We got National Days, good news stories. Give you an interesting NFL tidbit. I know we never do that.
Oh.
Yeah, got something interesting for you, and you're a big Giant fan. This has nothing to do with the Giants, but I think you'll find it intriguing nonetheless. We'll do that about 8:47. Sunny, 38 or so for the high, breezy, cold, but yes, we do get a lot of sunshine today. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.